What's up, guys? It's Romeo Reviews, back from my prolonged hiatus. Yeah, it's been a while, but I decided I would come back with a new video, a full video this time, with something that I have been anticipating for a little while now. It is another Digimon product, and it is the Super Complete Selection Animation D-Ark Digivice. Because I got two. I got Takato's and I got Rika's. So yeah, I have bought, wait a minute, hold on a second. I forgot my knife. And here I thought I was prepared. For all these years, you'd think I'd probably have this down by now, but apparently not. So, yes, this is the CSA line. This is a premium Bandai exclusive, meaning you can only really get these from proxy servers, i.e. Tokulectables. I believe that's how you pronounce that. That's the service that I bought mine from. But if you do want these, you are going to have to go to one of those services, because I don't think they ship directly from their site outside of Japan. But okay, I was really hoping I'd get Takato's first, but we have Rika's, or Ruki if you're a sub purist. Looks pretty cool. Looks very similar to the CSA line with the D2, which I unboxed years ago. But these are going to be a little bit more high-tech this time around, and I can't wait to take a look at that. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the graphics, the blue, the stencil work of the characters. It's got Tsukuyamon and Renamon on the right, and then I assume, yep, Ruki or Rika on the left. Alright, well, we'll open up hers eventually, but right now I want to tackle Takato's because he's my main boy. He's, as you can clearly tell from my D-Arks right there, he is my favorite Tamers character. Just mostly because he's the main character and because he has a red Digivice, and red is my favorite color. I'm pretty simple like that. But yeah, no, I've been anticipating these for quite a while. I wasn't too impressed with the CSA line, the original D2. It was okay, but it was basically all it was at its core. Was basically a glorified sound box with lights. It wasn't really anything to behold. It wasn't that much of a spectacular Digivice. But this one, these new Super Complete Selection Animation Digivices have full UI screens, or yeah, digital screens, so they actually got some tech inside them, so I'm actually super excited to take a look at all these new features that they'll have. So yeah, here we go. We got Takato, him on the left, Skillmon on the right, and Dukemon or Gallantmon on the top. Pretty cool. Digimon Tamers 20th anniversary Bandai. Man, I cannot believe it's been 20 years since these have come out, or since Tamers has come out. Yeah, Tamers, if it hasn't already been evident on my channel already, it is my favorite season of Digimon. I'm sorry to the adventure fans, but I believe it is the superior of the three. And in all honesty, we got instructions. In all honesty, like, I don't know, I just like the characters a lot more. And the Digivice, I mean, they really knew how to market this season's Digivice because it is the coolest one. And I'm so glad that they're deciding to go all out in the CSA. I'm so glad that the CSA line is going all out for the D-Ark because it is my favorite Digivice. So here are the cards. They are a lot thicker than your standard trading cards. They're like a credit card pretty much, which is good. They're made out of plastic. They're not going to tear and shred, which is what I am hoping for. And the piece de la resistance, I think I butchered that word quite horribly. We have the D-Ark. And oh my god, he is a chunky boy. This is a big Digivice, guys. This is a lot bigger. Yeah, so here is the original 2003 version. As you can tell, a lot bigger. A lot chunkier, a lot bulkier. The red on the ring for the original release is like a deeper red. It's almost like a burgundy or mahogany, not mahogany, but like a very deep blood red, I guess is the right term. But on here, all the red like matches. The ring, the buttons, the strap, it's all pretty much the same color, which is really cool. And I also noticed there is some plastic on the sides here. I don't know why they did that. That looks like it's going to be a pain to peel off, but... Okay. Maybe not as bad as I thought. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And we have the sticker on the screen to keep it fresh. It's like a screen protector. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be really careful with this. I really do not want it to get guffed up. I mean, I kept these ones in pretty good condition, but you can start to see a little bit of wear. But I guess while we're at it, let's take a few visual comparisons. So right off the bat, mold change, obviously. This one is a lot bigger, a lot more screen accurate in the show, to the show. The tops look relatively the same. I mean, obviously this is bulkier, but the bottom here, where the button pad is, it's actually more squared off rather than the more round end that the Tamer or the original 2003 VPET had. The back, also, they did a good job to cover up all the screw holes during manufacturing because they want to make this thing look as authentic as possible to the show, and that means covering up all the screw holes and whatnot. But if you flip this up and take that off, you can see the place where you are going to put the batteries. And luckily I got this stuff in advance. And my screwdriver is not working, so, you know. Can never have a 100% success rate on these videos. Alright. Now, how do you come off? Please tell me I screwed you all the way off. Do I have to? No, I guess not. Okay, you have to be out now. Come on. There we go. Alright, so yes, this one takes double A's. We're not doing button batteries anymore. We are moving up in the world. These are a little bit more high-tech than our traditional VPET Digivices. And luckily, I picked up some batteries after this showed up in the mail. I'm like, well, I'm going to need batteries because there's no way in heck they're going to provide those. And I got enough for both Digivices as well as 2 replacements, so we should be good. Oh my god. Well, I'm an idiot. These take triple A's. Alright then. I guess we're doing this now. I swear to God. Well, luckily I have a few on hand, a few Energizer here that we can use. And here I thought I was being smart. Maybe I should have checked the battery compartments before I bought batteries. But you know what? I wanted to unbox this live, so that's just the price I'm going to have to pay. Alright, these should work just fine. Please. Yes. Not some sort of mythical Japanese battery that I'm going to need. Alright. We're doing this live, folks. We're doing this live. You're going to see exactly how you install batteries into a toy. In case you did not know. This is how you do it. Okay. Let's not thread the screw there. And there we go. It should work. Hopefully. Oh my god. That's sick. Oh man, it feels like I'm Takato right now. Alright, the camera's not really doing it. Oh, no, okay. Here we go. The camera's not doing it justice. But that looks clean. That looks really clean. It does look a little bit more faded out on the camera here. But trust me, in person, this is a gorgeous resolution. That looks sick. Man, how technology has come. Went from colorless black and white pixels to a legit full-on animated cell of Guillemon. That's cool. All right. Okay, so this is where I'm going to start shooting in the dark a little bit because I can't read the instructions. They are obviously all in Japanese. But before we get into anything else, I will let you guys know, in case it hasn't already been evident already, because a few people have asked this question in other marketing installments of this Digivice. This is not a VPET. This does not have any gameplay. This does not have any of the adventure or, you know, the speedometer. See? None of that. You can't play the game. It is simply a prop replica, or as they call it, a role-play toy. So all this does is make lights and effects from the show. That's all you're going to get. Now, let's see here. I'm just going to... Okay, so this is where all the music is going to be, which I can't play because copyright, but maybe a small little bit won't be a problem. Let's see. And that's... No, stop! Stop! No! Okay. Okay, I thought that would turn it off. I guess I have to press the right button again. Okay, so that's all you're going to get. I don't want to get copyright. I don't want Susan coming down on me with the banhammer, so we're not going to go through all of the music, obviously. If you want to look at it, you're going to have to get one of these yourself. But I don't want to get demonetized, so that's all we're going to do. So that's to go back to the main screen. If we hit up, okay, and there we go. We got our, you know what, hold on. Before we do anything else, let's figure out what all these buttons do first. So the bottom button, okay, so it just does the same thing. Puts us to the menu. And these are going to be the voice lines, so... Okay. Alright, so it says up there Takato, if you can't read that. So, yep. Or I assume we're going to go through all of Takato, Guillemon's lines. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Takato. I assume there's going to be some Guillemon stuff in here as well. Maybe? Yeah, most of this I'm not going to be able to understand because it's in Japanese, but again, you still have this option. 50. Jeez, how many voice... I guess I could have just gone backwards, but... Yeah, there's a lot of... So far, 68? 70... A lot of voice files on here. 87... Wow, dude. I guess you're getting your money's worth. If you can speak Japanese, then this is definitely a plus. I can't, but... Oh, wow. There is a lot. Oh, my God. Don't know why I just settled on 118. Just seemed like a good number. Okay. Takato. A lot of Takato lines. I heard in the promotional stuff that you would get Guillemon and Calamon as well. Okay, alright. Wait. Ah, there we go. Okay, so you have to actually cycle through a inner menu here. And yeah, okay, you get Takato and Guillemon. Yep. Okay. Okay, so, yep. Alright. And Calamon. Oh. That's got some pitch to it. But yeah. Digimon. Oh, okay, so this is just exclusively Guilmon. Okay, I see. Fireball. Okay, so yeah, that's really cool. All right, so we got Guilmon and Takato. Okay, so yeah, I guess you got the gist of it. There's a bunch of sound files, a lot to go through. So yeah, you get your money's worth there. Definitely a lot more than you're going to get with the CSA D2 and D3 Digivices. So that's cool. All right, and now we have the, I guess, the main meat of this device, and that is going to be all the evolution and settings and stuff like that. So this is where you can get all the cool features from the show. So it's evolution, Digimon. Okay, so let's do evolution first. All right, so we got champion, obviously ultimate, mega. Okay, that's actually interesting. Matrix evolution. Okay, so they're using the dub terms. So you know how rookie would be child Digimon or champion would be adult? They actually are, yeah, they're using the dub terms instead of like child, adult, and all that. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's do evolution champion. Oh, sorry, I covered up the speaker. My bad. Ah, that is so sick, dude. Oh, that is so cool. You get the cool... Well, that's not exactly from the show, but... You get Growlmon. Okay, that is definitely copyrighted, so I'm not going to play that too much. Ultimate. Matrix Evolution. This is going to be War Growlmon, if I remember correctly. Or I think he's referred to as Mega Growlmon in the Japanese one. Something like that. I couldn't make that out. Ah, dude, those... again, the camera does not do it justice. That is a very, very crisp, clean image right there. Okay, that is... What am I doing? Copyright. Mega Evolution. So this is going to be... well, it's referred to as Biomerge in the dub, but in here it's just Matrix Evolution with the... yeah. And every Digivice comes with its own version of Evo, I believe. So this is Takato's exclusive sound file. And you get Dupemon. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's okay. And then you hit reset, and that's just going to bring Galtmon back to base Guilmon. Yeah, as I thought. Okay, so... Alright. Here we go. Evolution. Digimon explained. So this... Yep. Yeah, so this is basically from the show when they could basically analyze Digimon, and you get a little hologram here that would tell the tamer everything you need to know about said Digimon. Exactly like it is from the show. Really cool. You get Growlmon. Takato explaining his stats. Yeah. Okay. All right. And basically, yeah, it's going to be just the base Digimon, or it's going to be the only files on here are the 3 original Digimon. and their evolution lines. So you don't get any of the Devas, you don't get Impmon or Beelzemon or Leomon or any of those guys. It's just the main trio. So I kind of wish I gave you a little bit more, but that's fine. If they could shove in like 200 or 100 sound fonts for each character, I kind of wish they added a bit more Digimon in the Digimon Explained. But you know what? I am picky, so that's totally okay. And Digimon Search. Now this feature, this is what sold me on this Digivice, because this is the compass from the show. And I don't know why, just the entire screen lighting up like it did in the show and doing this is the one scene that I role-played a lot as a kid when I first saw Digimon Tamers way back when I was just a wee 10-year-old. This was the coolest thing. And the fact that they give you that in this in this replica, yeah, no, that's definitely, I don't know why that's the coolest feature to me, even with the card slash included. And settings, evolution. So settings, I assume we're just going to have, yeah, basic stuff. Display, Digimon display on. Wait, what does that do? I'm very curious. It's just not... Is that just going to... Okay, so it just turns off the thing. All right. Oops. Let's put you back on. Card slash voice. Okay, so I guess you can turn off Takato's lines if you want to, you know, pretend to be the actual tamer card slashing. Brightness. Okay, can we... 2, 3. Oh, okay, so it goes up to 3. Okay, all right. I see. All right. Sound volume. Actually, that's probably good. Let's turn that up a bit. I noticed it is a bit quiet. Okay, so it goes up to 4. Display Digimon, and yeah, okay, so that's it. All right. So now the main event, which is going to be the card slashing feature. Now this is, I think, what everybody wanted to do if you're going to get a CSA or Super Complete Selections Animation D-Ark, and that's card slash. So each Digivice, so specifically with Takato's, you get a particular set of cards that each tamer would use in the show. So with Takato, you obviously get all the cards he uses, and with Rika's, you would get all the cards she uses. The only exceptions being the blue card and the plugin S, I believe it's in here somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, right there. So Choshinka plugin S. So plugin S and the blue card are the only 2 cards that you'll get in each Digivice. Everything else is exclusive to that color. So I guess, you know what? Let's do this one. Let's do Metal Garurumon. That's so sick. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that is... Yeah. I spoon. You go like this. Oh, you can do the... That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, too. So you can actually use these cards with Rika's or Henry's D-Ark. You can actually mix and match them between each Digivice. You just have to get all 3 to get all 30 cards. But that's still a cool feature. It kind of gives you the incentive to buy all 3 of them. I only managed to get Takato and Rika's just because I'm limited on my cash, so I couldn't just blow all of it on Fancy Toys. But again, really, really cool. Oops. Hold on, I'm very curious. Just because I want to do this. You to get that authentic feel, right? Or is it card slash on? If you really want to get that, so there you go. Now the screen just lights up like it does in the show, and then Matrix Evolution. Oh, yeah. Ah, boy. Oh, man. 10-year-old me is having a fit right now. I'm trying to talk over a lot of this as I can because obviously I don't know the rules for YouTube. This could get me copyrighted. I don't know. So I'm just trying not to make it... I'm sure everyone wants to listen to this clearly, but again, I don't want to have that issue. But no, that is very cool, and I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, we can go through all these cards, I guess, if we want to do that. So this is obviously just going to be Champion Evolution. I love that little green text, too, that appears, the evolution and all that. The only kind of gripe I get minor complaint is if like it would actually show the animation of Guilmon transforming like it did in the anime. But I mean, you know, it's fine. Can't have everything, I guess. It's still cool. Okay, all right. Copyright. All right. Let me. Nope. No. We want. Yes, settings. Also, I'm already. Oh man, I'm already getting dust on the screen. What was it? Display. Let's put the display back on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we can see Graumon's pretty little face. And now, I don't know what this one's called. Sorry, I don't speak Japanese, but it is a power-up card of some kind. Boost chip, I think is what he said there. And that's it. Like, it doesn't have any other spectacular animation. I'm pretty sure only the evolution cards give you like the fancy animations and all that. These are just going to recite the name of the card. So all the basic power-ups. Now we got plug-in B. Speed boost, I believe is what he said. I heard speed in there, so that's what I'm assuming. Plug in E. I believe Takato, he does this. He goes like, and then he swipes it like that. Plug in E. Don't know what that does. That's about it. That's all it shows you. And then we have plug in A. I'm assuming, yeah, it's just going to do the... So can you say plug in A, and then that's it. Oh, okay, all right. So there's a few added little bonuses in there if you swipe all of them, but we got Digmon's Drill, I believe. I remember that name from the dub, but I assume it might be the same thing actually. Something I said drill, and I assume it used the Japanese name for Digimon, which I don't know what that was. And finally, we have this. I don't know the names. What? Oh, okay. I can't use it. Weird. Wait, hold on. Do I have to be Guilmon? Let me see here. Evolution. Yes, evolution. Let's reset. Let's see if this... I assume it's a Guilmon thing. Alright, we get our baby boy back. Alright, let's see if this works now. Oh. What? Okay, I can't use this card. That is interesting. I guess... Oh, now I can. Okay. Power charger. Alright. For some reason, it won't let you use that. I don't know if it was a glitch, but it seems like you can only use that when you're Guilmon. Okay, alright. I guess that's it. That's all the cards. We obviously did Matrix Evolution. We did yada yada, all that. So yeah, I think we pretty much covered all the bases. That's all there is to it. Again, it's not a VPET or a conventional Digivice. It is strictly a fancy roleplay toy, and I believe it does its job. There's a few things that I hadn't really gone over yet, so maybe we'll quickly do that. I assume you hold the power button, and it powers off. So yeah, very, very cool. If you're into roleplay, if you're into the authenticity of replicas, specifically from anime or Tamers specifically, if you're a major Tamers fan, yeah, this is a definite must-have, or a Digimon fan in general. Again, I love the size. It is a nice, chunky device. I think you're getting a lot of your money's worth. I think $100 is still a little bit much, but if you're willing to spend the money, this is definitely a must-have for a Digimon collector or Tamers fan. So a few things to go over here. I think the straps are the same. I mean, this one's a little bit thicker. It's a little bit more firm. This one's a little bit more. It's actually a little bit thinner and a lot softer. The one on the CSA is obviously longer, but in proportion to the Digivice itself, it is actually longer in terms of the actual Digivice, while this one is a little bit shorter on the 2003 model. Now, the 2003 model, again, it's a lot different. You got the little thing here at the top that you'd use to plug the Wonder Swan in. Obviously, this doesn't have that. It is strictly... it's all flat. I mean, in the show, it did have a little thing up here that you could plug into, but, I mean, there's really nothing to do with that. If anything, they should maybe put, like, a speaker or maybe, like, a battery charger and plug that in so you can, like, charge it. I thought that would be a cool way to adapt that. But just minor things here and there. The speaker placement, again, maybe if it was a little bit more hidden, like, under the button pad, but I see now that would be impossible because they want to keep that covered up. But, I mean... yeah, it's whatever. The ring is a little bit thicker, too, I noticed. Yeah, in comparison to the screen. Like, this one's a bit thinner. This one's a bit thicker. The only other complaint that I actually have is with the blue card. I kind of wish that the back was completely blue like it was in the show instead of having the card game graphic. I know, like, you know, again, it's not a big deal. I don't really care. But I think if they wanted to aim for that realism from the show, then I think if they made it completely blue, that would have been a lot cooler. To give it that more official, and that was my cat, by the way, give it that official blue card-ish look to it. But again, I mean, I had aside from that, minor nitpicks, man. This is a really, really, really cool Digivice, and I also like how this can now fit in the little groove. For some reason, the original ones couldn't do that. They would sort of like sit on top of these little plastic edges and you can't push it in, and that's kind of why it gets a little guffed up there. But again, really, 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 really cool. And yeah, if you're a Tamers fan, man, I wouldn't hold back. For the Ultimate Arc, I mean, I kind of it would have been cool if they released an Ultimate version of this, but again, you know, I think they just want to keep it with the classic red, blue, and green, just to, you know, it lines up a lot nicer in the collection. And another thing that I should probably note, I think, maybe there is a little bump. I know because these have like these little metal prongs inside there, because these don't actually scan the cards. They actually just, you put in the code that would be on the normal trading card, and then you would punch it in, and then you would swipe the card through, and that would basically just hit a glorified activate button, which would put it in here. But this actually has a NFC chip reader, so these actually get read. The Digivice actually scans the card, which is a nice touch, and I think, you know, in this day and age, it makes sense. That would be the next update that they would do for these. But yeah, all in all, a really cool, solid prop. Feels just like the one in the show. I am planning on cosplaying as Takato at my next con, so I feel like I'm going to use this. I'm going to be very careful with it, but I'm definitely going to use this because this is the perfect cosplay replica. Definitely, sure, way better at looking like a Digivice than the original Tamers, or original 2003 V-Pets. But that's basically what this is. This is for roleplay and cosplay, basically. So if that's what you want to get this for, you're definitely getting your money and then some. So yeah, I'll probably maybe, you know what, maybe in a part 2 I'll take a look at Ruki's as well, because I feel like we should maybe do hers. But I've already burned up a lot of time on this video. as it is. So I think we'll take a look at hers in the second part. So, once again, guys, if you like this video, please comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.